What the hell was that? Good morning, guys. Yo, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a big day. What can you say? It's a big freaking day. It sure as hell is. I'm really excited. Maybe a little bit of an understatement. Good to see you, though. What is it? January 20th. It's Inauguration Day. There we are. It's Inauguration Day. It's a historic day for so many freaking reasons. And us being very unserious people, it's an important day. Probably it should be a national holiday. Like National Crypto Day or National, I don't even know what, man. But today's a day that literally changes the course of crypto. It does. Changes the course of crypto. It changes the course of, I don't know, dude, everything. Everything. It's hard to even find words and to put in perspective what's actually about to happen here. But we do know a few things that happened over the weekend. A little taste of what's to come. I mean it, guys. I think, in a way, a little taste of what's to come. Yeah, it's going to get that crazy. Where were you guys when the Trump coin dropped? Where were you, and were you in, and did you get in early, and how did you, like, man, we're going to talk about that. But absolutely crazy. Who's here? Cosmos is here. Good morning, bro. In Trump and Melania, we trust. Volatility here. Good morning. John, good morning. Cutie, good morning. John J. GMs. Christian freaking Jensen, good morning. You own 6 101 Trumps. Dude, you got some of the NFTs? I love it, dude. I think the NFT collection is actually way undervalued, especially Series 1, way undervalued. The Ordinals collection is I think is kind of something too. There's a lot to be excited about right here and right now. And I know everybody, people are underestimating this. People are really underestimating what's coming. I even had somebody message this morning, I hope he's watching, and asking questions about my Bitcoin Ordinals predictions. And I told him I don't have time to explain it. I do it a lot on the show, so I hope he's tuning in to hear. But the predictions people have, I think as of this weekend, maybe for the first time this cycle, are adjusting them. I think. Really, right? I think people are starting to realize, oh, dude, okay, something changed. Something's different. And it is. It really is. Roth, good morning. Ted, good morning, bro. It's very, very different. Adjust the price targets so much higher, guys. So much higher. Because everybody's coming here. All right, let's get into it, guys. Hey, smash the like on the show. I'm going to grab the link over to X. Throw a little love on that bad boy. Hang on, let me just drop a link in here real quick. It's just unbelievable what's coming here. Dude, had some fun streams this weekend, too, especially with the Trump stuff. That was a blast. Even Spaces Saturday, that was a lot of fun. Got to do more of that, more Spaces. Gravier, yeah, you tried, not truly prepared for this. Yes, okay, yeah. And this is the problem. This is the problem with influencers who are influencers, not necessarily collectors, not necessarily... You know, there's something with these influencers who miss this, who now, guys, are finally starting to say, hey, adjust your targets higher. They're just starting to tell you this as of this weekend. They're just now telling you that this time is different. And had they been saying this message all along, you might have been positioning differently. You might have had a taste of what's coming. If you heard it enough that this cycle is actually different, again, maybe your bags are a little different right now. Although with the pullback we saw, we have maybe one last opportunity to get in some special stuff. Again, we will also talk about that. Marty, yeah, dude, wearing those Trump shoes, awesome, dude. Yeah. Murray, good morning. Anyway, smash the like. Hey, make sure you subscribe to the show. If you're new watching, if you're coming from Inside NFTs, you caught the weekend show, saw it for the first time. And I mentioned there I do a stream 7 days a week. I do the weekends over there. I do the weekdays here, but 7 days a week we're talking about everything happening in crypto, in NFTs. So if you're new over here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications. We will be going live more. And we do have an afternoon show that drops at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. So be aware of that. A lot of stuff coming. Stay plugged in, man. Also, make sure you subscribe or follow the Bull AI. Look, he was initially, I believe today was going to be the last day he's giving out his Bull tokens. I think it's going to get extended. I don't know how long it's going to last. But we're in the home stretch here of the Bull AI agent powered by CryptoSlam Data. He's giving away his tokens for free right now. You can't trade it. You can't buy it. You could trade it. If somebody set up something somewhere, you could trade it. But right now, no liquidity. You can't trade it yet. I don't know. But you can earn it for free right now from the bull. Tweet at him, at the bull AI. He's going to ask you some trivia, and he'll send you some bull tokens if you get it right. And if he likes you, he'll send you some too. Fru, good morning. So hit him up, follow him. There's a lot of stuff coming. In fact, all right, whatever. I'm just going to show it. If you want to get an idea of what he is, where's his place in this whole Slam ecosystem, we have kind of quietly updated our light paper, or the Slam Foundation's updated the light paper. Check out slamai.xyz. Click on Slam Token. Check out the light paper. Your spoiler here. AI agents, AI launchpad, AI blockchain. I'm not going to hype it up now because I don't want to get into marketing mode, and I don't want this really, really out there yet. But I showed you guys. We got a nice small audience, and I want you guys to see. You guys will know what's coming before everybody else. So peek at slamai.xyz. You can check out the light paper. We'll spend a lot of time on this coming up, and it's coming up very soon. I'm talking a matter of days, weeks. It's go time. Dive into that. Of course, follow us at CryptoSlam.io. Again, stay on top of this stuff. It's about to get crazy out there, crazier than people realize. Stay on top of it. And you can follow me at Hudah_idiot. Let's fucking get this started, man. Have you tried trading? Guys, have you tried trading since yesterday? Since Saturday, Sunday, this morning? I don't know if you've tried, but good luck with it. It is chaos? Is it safe to say chaos? Hang on. We got a little breaking news. All right, okay, I don't know if we hit 109K. But we got damn close. All right. Hey, you guys keep me updated on prices of Bitcoin, okay, throughout the show. If we hit a new all-time high, which we did this morning again, just barely, but if we hit an all-time high, drop it in the chat, please. It's really important right now, keeping on top of what's going on. There is a lot. It's, oh boy, hard to even find the words for what's happening. Anyway, part of what's happening here is this. There are so many people flooding into crypto right now. Guys, flooding. If you thought we were in the bull market, in fact, if you're one of those people who thought we were maybe at the tail end of the bull market, I'm sorry. Again, I don't know what to say. Maybe I get it because this is what the influencers out there were telling you. Final leg of the bull market, we've topped, like maybe it's over. Do you think they believe what they're saying, or do you think they're farming people for engagement? And I don't know the answer to that. All I know is it was obvious they were wrong then in leading people astray, because this is what the bull market feels like. It feels like this. It feels like when you can't transact. It feels like when your wallet doesn't work. It feels like when you go to Coinbase and the site's down, or it's taking you hours to send your soul. That's a bull market. And that just started this weekend. It just started. Yes, I'm the guy telling you the bull market just started. And maybe what we saw up until this weekend was practice, was pregame. We do the innings analogy. Man, what if we are just in the first inning right now? What if? We got a lot more ahead of us, and it's going to get a lot crazier than people realize. Check this out, guys. The Phantom wallet for a period of time over this weekend, and you guys know why, getting 8 million requests per minute. Per minute. Can you even imagine? Can you believe that's where we're at right now? Years of building out infrastructure here, and we can't support the amount of people coming in. It is that many people coming in. It's that many. Dude, buckle up. It's going to get crazier than this. Check this out from Moonshot. Over 400,000 new people on chain in the past 24 hours. This was on the 18th, so the 17th, 18th, Friday, Saturday. 400,000 new people on chain. And I think you guys know why. I think you know why. Because Friday we had the Donald Trump crypto ball. Freaking incredible. The freaking crypto ball. Dude, that is we're going to get to NFTs. That is an absolute cook. NFTs are ready to cook. They are. Everybody's saying not NFTs for a while. I don't know if they're right. The crypto ball on Friday, Donald Trump, industry leaders, big old crypto influencers, all in Washington, D.C. Hell of a party, right? I missed my invite, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Exclusive party. Not for us. Look, great. Awesome. Really, really freaking cool. But you know what? Kind of joke's on them. I'm happy. It looked like a lot of fun. It looked really cool. But while there was magic happening there, and make no mistake, there was some magic there. By the way, this is, who is this? David Sachs. Is this Trump's crypto czar? Is that, I think that's him, right? Yeah, he's the crypto czar, incoming White House AI and crypto czar. Listen to what he said at the crypto ball here.
The reign of terror against crypto is over. And the beginning of innovation in America for crypto has just begun.
Fuck prices. I mean it, guys. Fuck prices. All-time high, great. All that. What great. You know what? Those prices is a byproduct of this innovation. And him talking about the war on crypto being over, that it's time to innovate here, that's what's going to drive all of this. That is the most exciting part, that Trump wants to make the United States the crypto capital of the world. He's not talking about the price of crypto. It comes with the territory. He's talking about building. Bring the builders back. Give them clear regulations. Let them know what they can and can't do. And by the way, it's seeming like you can do whatever you want right now, which is awesome. To a degree, that's awesome. But make no mistake, focusing on price is a mistake. It is. Focus on the building that's now going to be encouraged and incentivized over here in the United States as of today, officially as of today when Trump is sworn into office and executive orders start flying. That's why I'm so excited. Again, forget the prices. They come. They come all on their own, but it's the innovation that's going to bring the prices. Think of every NFT project that did something unique, and that's what got you excited. The prices come. It's that simple. But here's what really rocked us this weekend. What a thing. Who saw this coming? Literally nobody. And especially those insiders that were there partying in D.C. with Trump. Was he even there, by the way? Was Trump actually there? I don't know if he was, but out of nowhere, Friday night, I'm in bed. I missed it. Friday night, an official Donald Trump meme coin. Not even kidding. At this point, you've heard it. Everybody in the world has heard about this. This is mainstream news. This is not a normal little drop. This is not a normal thing. This is not Trump releasing NFTs. This is the former and now soon-to-be current president of the United States. This is the most powerful man in the world. Maybe in history. He's getting up there. He's not quite. He's getting up there, guys. Launching a crypto? Launching a token? You kidding me? Wouldn't have been possible even just weeks ago, but SEC's top lawyer out on Friday. Turnover over there. Gary out today. It's go time. This is a big-time signal what's coming here. Yes. Launch a token. If you're ever worried about launching a token on Pump Fund, you don't need to be now. And by the way, everyone's going to have a token. I'm going to have a token. You guys are going to have tokens. Everybody and everything will have a token, if not multiple tokens. Just to start here, but there it is. Donald Trump releasing a Trump token official. My God, guys, you wonder where all those users and transactions come from? It's this right here. As you would expect it would. Man, he's being called the meme coin president, and how freaking perfect. Look at the chart. Did you guys see that? At least for a period of time, that's what the chart looked like. It's meant to be. He's ordained. This is the universe is willing this to happen. And don't you fade the universe, fam. Don't you fade the universe, because the universe is willing this to happen. And I couldn't be happier for it. Christian's saying Bitcoin topped at 109K. Wow. Over on Coinbase. Yeah, man, get ready. Today's going to be that kind of day. Today we might see 115, 120K Bitcoin. Yeah. Yes, we might see that today. Watching out for, and also, guys, keep an eye out for me if you could. Michael Saylor. Keep an eye out for his Bitcoin purchase, because he's making it probably 12 weeks in a row, I'm assuming. He's going to make it 12 weeks in a row. And I have a feeling it's going to be a big old purchase here. Trump meme coin, guys. Look at this monster. Look at this monster, guys. We've never seen anything like this. Never. I've been in crypto since 2016, 2017. I've never seen anything like this. Never. A $52 billion FTV right now, a $10 billion market cap. This climbed to as high as about $75 billion. Yeah, guys, an astronomical number. This dropped and within 12 hours became the fourth biggest meme coin in the world. Reached as high as number 13 on the all-time, the top cryptos. Yes, 13. You can compare it to Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, Ripple, whatever's your favorite coin. It's now on a list with those guys. And I'll tell you what, I think over this cycle, we're going to see a brand new coin enter the top 10. My bet is in AI. But I'm not going to be shocked one bit if it's the Trump coin. We got to start remembering what's the value of these tokens. It's not the value of the product and the hardware and the utility of it. It's not. It's memetic value is most of the value on all this stuff. It's all memetic, and there's nothing that gets more attention than Donald Trump. Of course his meme coin is going to be priced like this. But still, man, look at that price. Holy cow. Look at this thing cook. I hope you were in. Guys, tell me, how did you find it? How did you get in? When did you get in? Are you still in? I missed it that night. To my fam out there, my little group, where was the tag? Where was some of the guys in my little group? And it's not a whale group. That's not me. Just a group of friends. We didn't get an everyone tag. You gotta like, it's a good reminder, guys. It's a good reminder if you got a group of friends that you trade with and nobody sent out an at everyone, you guys need to have a heart to heart, right? Maybe, because this is one you can't miss. Now, I saw this when it was 6-7 bill, and I thought it was too high. I'm like, no, you know what? Like, GG's to everybody who got in. Like, really, I'm rooting for everybody, by the way. There's some feelings out there, not me. I'm rooting for everybody. I'm happy for everybody that won here. Vrew, anybody checks any of their portfolios today, they're wrecked. Because this had a big old impact on everyone's bags. I don't care what chain you're on and what type of asset, everything's down. Because everybody dumped whatever they had that was liquid. Didn't matter what price it was, right? Everybody dumping everything to go buy into this Trump coin. And it was probably the right play. It probably was. I missed it at 6 bill. I literally said, I don't know. I don't think this goes that much higher. I could see it going higher, but you also got the risk of it not and it pulling back. And I'm not willing to lose right now. And I let it go, and I saw it climb to 10 bill, 12 bill, 15 bill, 20 bill, 30 bill. 30 bill, I pulled the trigger. Did that live on stream. 30 bill, I'm like, okay, no, I get this. You know, it took some time to settle and for me to think through it. Compared it to something like Hyperliquid, I'm like, well, they got a whole blockchain / platform bridge, whatever we're calling it. Like, but it's a meme. It's a Trump meme coin. Like, what? Like, how could it be valued? And then I thought about it, and it's attention. These are only worth what they're worth because of the attention they bring. The end. Nobody really look. Traders are looking at market caps. Traders are being logical, and you need to stop that, guys. If you're looking at this stuff and trying to be logical, knock that shit out. I'm telling you, man. The person who reached out asking me to explain the Ordinal's thesis, I hope the biggest takeaway in my reply to him was stop being logical. That does not matter when you're talking about euphoria. It doesn't. It's a factor. But let's not be logical about this stuff. This is a new thing. It's a new asset class. Yes, a few years old. It's a new asset class that's valued for a different reason. Stop being logical with this stuff. It's attention. And this thing's sucking it all up. In at 30 bill, sold at 60, 70 bill. Nice, easy 2x. And out. And actually, spoiler, back in. I'll explain that here in a bit. But yes, Trump meme coin launched. It's just the start for these guys, the Trumps. Man, do they got stuff cooking. There you go, volatility. Dude, exactly that. In fact, I'll tell you exactly the formula. But yes, engagement plus volume plus news. Yeah, here's what I say. And we're talking, this is specifically Bitcoin, apply it to whatever chain you want, but unit bias plus supply plus attention plus greed. Those to me are the magic formula. For me with Ordinals, why I have those price predictions so high, it's because of that. It's not logic. No, I don't think any Ordinal's worth $500,000 or $250,000, but are they going to be priced there? Yep. Absolutely they will be. Stop being logical with this stuff. It doesn't make sense. How logical were you being when you didn't sell your NFT for $100,000, right? Or $30,000 or 20 or even 5, whatever that big old number you had last cycle, and you didn't sell, how logical were you being? Right? Now put your headspace back at that time, and you got to believe that's what's coming back again. It is. The same market conditions, only bigger and better, and I promise you that. Only bigger and better than last time is coming back. And with that comes that headspace of, okay, I know it's not real. I know this is fake. I know it's all coming down, but it's not yet. No, I think we got another, few months here. I know we got a few months. Oh man, these guys got news coming. People are going to rush in here and pump it up. The FOMO's going to be crazy. We're going to play that same game. And we're going to get stuck in that trap and we're going to get greedy. All of us. We will all do it again. Absolutely. And that's where I get to these absolutely crazy predictions that I know we're gonna. I know. Oh, you know what? He DM'd me. Hang on, guys. I want to tell him I'm live right now. I'm not going to mention his name, but he should be joining and watching here in a minute. Dude, welcome. Honestly, if anybody's new watching this, welcome. Again, 7 days a week, we're diving into everything. We're on top of all of it. We're early to all of it. And along the way, when you tune in, you're going to hear me with some crazy-ass predictions. How many of you, I mean this, and you can be very brutally honest with me, how many of you heard my crazy-ass predictions over the past many months, and you thought it was crazy? And how many of you, on top of thinking it's crazy, has maybe started changing your mind more recently? I'm genuinely curious, because the predictions have been wild for a while, and I do think people are starting to see that at least it's possible that it might actually happen. And it is going to happen, I'll tell you that. All right, we got more news in the Trump world and ecosystem. There's more tokens, there's more platforms, there's a lot going on here. We have a lot to talk about today, man. But that Trump token, okay, now officially added to the Coinbase's roadmap. This will be listed for spot trading over there, of course. The fourth biggest meme coin in the world. Of course, we're going to get a spot listing for that on Coinbase. And officially, as of this morning, Robinhood. Bonkers, guys. Absolutely bonkers. It's just the amount of money coming to this stuff, boy. It's hard to even picture it. It's a lot more than people realize. All right, now, yesterday we also had a Melania Trump token launch. This one was a little strange. Very honest, this one a little strange. You know, like the Trump token, questions, is it real? Is it a scam? Was their X account compromised? Are they just going to dump it? We'll get into some of the tokenomics here too, but look, there's vesting periods, there's whatever. Pay attention to the supply because it's all that matters. Gravity, you're not wrong. It's not a purposeful vampire attack. It is exactly that, and it is the way things are. I think people have yet again romanticized this stuff. There's a lot of feels about this Trump token. It is what it is. It is all the things people say about it. It doesn't matter. If you are here to make money, you take whatever is out there for whatever reason and whatever the circumstance, and you find a way to get in and get out and profit. It's that easy. It is on you guys and me to adjust to the new rules of the game, and the rules are different. More tokens, more influential people, bigger prices, faster movement. Get in and get the fuck out of these things. Your only goal is to not lose on these. I don't care if you didn't 50x or if you only are up 20%, whatever. Every win is a win. You just do not want to lose. That's it. That's it. So we got a Melania token now. It is also a cook. It's also a cook. We'll look at the chart of that shortly too. But an official Melania token that didn't actually come from the core team that released the Trump token. It didn't. In fact, there's rumors that it's Barron Trump who launched it. It's not even rumors. It's somebody who has inside knowledge said it's Barron Trump launched it. That guy's a menace. That young man is a degen. I don't know how good he is for this stuff too. He's full on an extractor, as is Trump, obviously. But the Barron Trump wildcard here is something spicy. Pulling out easier said than done. It does take practice. It does take discipline. You got to adjust your game plans here. You have to. You do not want to lose when it's as easy as this. And if you're pulling out too early, or I should say pulling out too late, maybe you got to work on your conviction about how many opportunities there's going to be. When you realize there's going to be a next thing, maybe in an hour, maybe in a day, maybe in 3 days, but when you know that there's something else and something else and something else, and it does not stop for this cycle, it's a little easier to get out. The next opportunity, you grow that bag. If you lose, you're messing up. This is it. These are the guys I'm telling you have started changing their tune. Mando, love the guy. Nothing but respect for this guy. But these guys now finally saying, reprice violently higher. Yes, the moment Trump won the election was the moment we knew for sure this is not going to be a normal cycle. And I'm telling you, guys, even the price of Bitcoin right now is with nothing priced in. That priced in starts today. But right now, Bitcoin at 108K, it's not priced in, nothing. Bitcoin strategic reserve, not priced in. Possibly no capital gains taxes on crypto, not priced in. It's not. This is normal bull market price action. It is, because we are in a bull market. Violently higher. Any asset you can think of on any chain, violently higher. We'll come back to supply and why for us it's too much supply. Why it makes sense that people were, keeping these expectations a little lower. It's so many NFTs, it's so many cryptos, and we can't sustain this. You're right. But what happens when half a million new people come in a weekend? All of a sudden that supply looks a little different. What happens when it's not 500,000 that are in here that are brand new? We're talking in the millions, and we start getting to the tens of millions. What happens then? All of a sudden, it feels like we don't have enough supply, and man, they're funneled directly to your bags. It is exactly what's coming. It hasn't even started yet, but it's exactly what's coming here. Get excited, guys, because in the next few weeks, we're entering up-only territory. We're heading there. Up only, everything in your bag's up. All the good stuff, everything up. And it's not 2x. We're talking like 3, 5x, 10x. Because greed's going to start taking over really quick. A lot of guys who never had money before are about to make life-changing money. And the guys who already have life-changing money are about to make even more life-changing money. They're about to make generational wealth. That is what's coming. It is happening. Violently higher everything across the board. You are not prepared for what's coming. I would tell you this. If you were here in 2021, the summer especially, and then early 2022, get ready for that. But this blows it all away like Min Dynasty is saying here. I was there back then. I felt it. I knew what it was like. It felt like it's impossible to lose. It did. It felt like that. It was wrong. But it felt like that because for a short window of time, it was exactly that. And with that in mind, I'm telling you, as crazy as that was, I've never seen anything like that Trump token. And then what happens when, I know he said he's not going to do this, but when Mr. Beast launches a token, and when Elon Musk launches a token, and when Mark Zuckerberg launches a token, and when Taylor Swift launches a token, they're all going to launch tokens, guys. And they'll all come and say, I'm going to do it the right way. You can only use it here, and there's no value, and blah, 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 we'll do. Shut the fuck up. They're all going to launch a token. It might not be this year. It's coming, though. Everybody launches a token. Everybody. And, dude, pay off student loans kind of wealth. You better believe it, Mike. That's a goal of mine. That's a goal of mine. Exactly that, and it's coming. You better lock in those opportunities, guys. You better be selling these things along the way. And I get it. It's hard. There's more to go. This thing's got a 5x ahead of it still. This is barely anything. Just lock in some profits. There's another opportunity, man. There's another opportunity coming. It's coming today. It's coming tomorrow. It will not stop for a period of time, guys. But I've never seen anything like this. Other guys who are very experienced traders, great traders, already have those, they have a 7-figure wallet. They've never seen anything like it. And yes, one of the announcements coming today almost certainly is a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Yes, that changes things. Bitcoin suddenly becomes an issue of national security. It suddenly is a race to accumulate Bitcoin, of which there's only 21 million Bitcoin. There's only 21 million, guys. There is not enough Bitcoin for every millionaire in the world to have one. There's not. Let alone countries that are trying to stockpile it because they sense that there's something coming and changing, and you have to have Bitcoin. You have to. Otherwise, you give the United States tremendous leverage, and other countries can't allow that. And all the while, companies are trying to acquire it too, because everybody knows where the price is going, which, by the way, Michael Saylor's right with his predictions. He is right. And states are accumulating it too, guys. Everybody is going to want a Bitcoin. Everyone. And not everybody can have it. There's not enough. There's way too few. In fact, out of that 21 million, guys, up to maybe even a quarter of it is lost, gone forever. That supply is more like maybe, let's say, 16 mil. It's significantly less than people realize. Lost coins. And there's a lot of lost coins. I'll show this too, and then I'm going to get to the more macro market. I'm going to touch the NFT market here. Check this out, though, guys. This is wild. Tyler, the freaking fantastic Tyler. Let me grab his tweet. Tweeted out this morning, all-time high. Actually, I'm sorry, 4-year high. 4-year high for the search term how to buy crypto. Is that it? Yeah, how to buy crypto. 4-year high. And that got me thinking, oh, dude, okay, I do this regularly. I search for the term crypto. I search for Bitcoin. I search NFTs. And I'm like, let's see how we're looking. Yeah, looking pretty freaking nice right now, right? Pretty nice right now, but well off our all-time high for those terms, right? Our high for those terms was back in May 2021. That's, again, for Bitcoin, for crypto. We're not at all-time high for that. In fact, we're maybe like halfway there to all-time high. We will go higher, right? More people will be interested. More people will be searching. We will go so much higher just in terms of interest. But dude, if you look at this chart and then you think back to Bitcoin price, and where does it match up? Okay, May 2021, let's say the second week of May. Boy, guys, we did not see all-time high for Bitcoin price until November 2021. This was a local top right around here, but all-time high wasn't until November. If this correlates with also a local top for Bitcoin price, and this is just starting, sorry, I think it's going to blow this away. Interest blows that away, and we're already at Bitcoin all-time high right now. We're already there. This price is going so much violently higher, guys. Slice, you can put your bag, you can park your money in anything. Literally anything, everything's going up. We're going to talk about where people rotate to, though, because there's some interesting plays. There are. I'm thinking a lot about that. And I did rotate. In fact, we talked about that on Saturday. I made a couple calls. Nailed it. I did. I mean, yeah, some of these are easy, but my big AI pick was ARK. ARK was the top mover on Sunday. Woke up Sunday morning. ARK was it was the AI token with the biggest gains, the biggest recovery that day. There's some really easy plays out there. Pengu, one of them. We got some Pengu news too. All right, let's back out of this. Well, let me refresh that. Okay, 107K. Smash that all-time high today. It's coming. By the way, smash the like while you're at it too. Here we go. Bitcoin 107K, ETH 3,300. Solana, guys. Did Solana break 300? I feel like Solana broke 300 this weekend. Maybe it didn't, but no, not quite. Okay. Actually, hang on. Let's back out. 286. It was an all-time high for Solana this weekend. That is what Trump does. That's the Trump effect here. And man, that guy right now, spoilers, is making big bets on Ethereum. Yeah, ETH feels a little cheap here at 3,300, well off its all-time high. You got a Bitcoin at all-time high, Solana at all-time high, Ripple at all-time high, and ETH is well off. This is spicy right there. Keep your eyes on Ethereum. That's probably not a bad play, a good safe play, to be totally honest. Yeah, ETH is going to be making some news here. Better believe that. Looking at ETFs from Friday. Really great day. Today should be a monster, though. But 975 million inflows. Again, that's the Bitcoin ETFs on Friday. And then on the Ethereum side, almost 24 million inflows. Nothing compared to where we're going. Nothing. Man, guys. What's coming is wild. Quick look at the NFT market. 27.7 mil in sales. Yesterday's cross-chain sales, by the way. Sellers down, buyers down, transactions down. I bet you, without seeing it yet, I'm betting we're going to see trade profits in the negative, right? Especially Saturday, but people dumping their assets. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I bet in the negative. People selling their assets, probably taking some losses to get in on Trump. Let's have a peek. Surprisingly, no. Maybe people locking in some profits that are, not where they were hoping, but still taking a win. Not bad. You can see Saturday over 500,000 profits. Yesterday negative. Today negative. It's interesting. I'm watching for that. Watching to see if people lock in losses here. So far yesterday, today, yes. Oh, you know what? Let's peek at weekly real quick. Just to see how we stack up. Yeah, data period ended yesterday. 174 mil. Sellers up, buyers down. Don't like that. Yeah, both of those move in the wrong direction. Transactions down as well. And then trade profits on the week finish positive. Good stuff. Decent. I mean, but man, does it feel like an NFT bull market to you guys? To me, it doesn't. John, by the way, I checked the Trump website. Same thing. It's not working for me. I don't know if it's getting hammered or sites down. I don't know, but that Trump memes website not working. But you know what? NFTs doesn't feel like a bull market yet, which is kind of shocking. If we have volume at 27 mil daily, 25 mil, and it doesn't feel like a bull market yet, guys, look out. There is an NFT super cycle coming. There is. And yeah, spoiler again, we'll get to this, but the Bitcoin assets, I think most of this cycle, at least some of the most eye-catching stuff, will be over on Bitcoin. Of course, I think Abstract and Barachain are what's going to fuel this run. There's a chance that Blast 2, ETH will have its time in the spotlight. Solana, everything is going to cook. But Bitcoin is the biggest bet I have because I think the Bitcoin's run is going to be really special here. Really special. I'll show you a tweet I sent this weekend. You guys know I believe every word of what I said there, and for good reason. Here's your top collections in the past 24 hours. Azuki on top, followed by CryptoPunks, Pudgy Penguins, Milady, D-Market, Elementals, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Guild Guardian Heroes, Puppets, and Lil Pudgies. There's your top 10. Just decent, just all around decent CryptoPunk sales. Guys, people making, this is awesome to see. People winning over on Trump, rotating over to CryptoPunks. Expect to see a lot of that, guys. And apply that to Bitcoin Ordinals, because yes, those are going to be considered like CryptoPunks. Yes, they are. Bitcoin Ordinals are in their pre-ETH 2021 cycle. They are. And the same way people right now, any win I have has got to go to a CryptoPunk. Got to lock up some grails. The exact same thing's going to happen over in Ordinals, because those are grails. Some collections over there are grails. And there's going to be, when it happens, a furious rotation over those things with people who are now rich, with people who now have tons of crypto to spend. And they're going to have so much that they can spend it on abstract. They can spend it wherever they want, but they can also at the same time go buy a pure collectible over on Bitcoin. Some of the first ever collectibles over there. It's going to cook. It's going to cook, man. Peeking through some comments, guys. Man, I'm tired. It's not time to sleep though. You know what I mean? Like this is that season. This is that part where you just don't look away. I'll say it again. Everybody's talking different. Everybody's talking different. Tyler's consistent. Tyler's always, I think, seen what's coming, but saying it now in a different way. Real chance this is the golden bull. I believe this, guys. I don't think last cycle matters. I think everything we saw before will at some point here look like a blip on the radar. Here's what sales volume, and I'll focus on NFTs. Here's what NFT volume looked like last cycle. And I think this cycle, off the charts. Makes this look like nothing. There were so few of us here. There really were so few of us here, guys. The golden bull is gonna make this look like practice, both in the in volume and sales and buy or sell, all those metrics. But in prices too, just all of it. All of it. And by the way, the rules are changing. Absolutely are. Yeah, this time around, though, we're going to assume there's a Bitcoin strategic reserve. We already know we have the ETFs, and more of those coming, by the way. In fact, we'll probably see some approvals rush this week. I don't know how the clerical side of that all works. I don't know. I don't know if you can rush those, but if there's a way to rush them, they're going to get rushed. We got ETFs. Institutions are going to have new access to Bitcoin because, like, look, SAB 121 getting repealed. Banks don't have to list crypto as a liability, right? They'll actually now hold crypto. People are going to have new access to Bitcoin in a way they didn't before. All at the same time, guys, that there's actually innovation happening here, specifically in AI. There are so many things that are going to fuel this run. E-Rock, I'm with you there. NFTs are my favorite. And E-Rock, it's not NFTs over meme coins. It's both. This cycle's so big and there's going to be so much liquidity. And, of course, we have our rotations. It's so much liquidity, they're all going to have their turn. They'll all have their turn. You know, it's like once meme coins start, kind of settling, they're going to cook all throughout the season, right? But once they start settling and people are looking, where's the next place I can go get my 30X, 100X, whatever, right? Whatever it is, where do I get it? And all of a sudden they hear their buddy got a win over on NFTs. You know what I mean? Like then they're over in NFTs. And my buddy Confusion made a good point. It will happen because, look, somebody's going to win on a trade. You'll see a huge CryptoPunk sale. You'll see a huge art sale. You'll see an NFT that sells in the multiple millions. We saw it earlier last year. We saw Alien Punk selling for, 16 ETH? I'm sorry, 16 million bucks, 13 million. We saw 3 Alien Punk sales. People will see that and be like, oh, shit, yeah, you can make a lot of money in NFTs. And if that doesn't happen, which it will, market makers are going to make it happen. They will. John, I think I only have like 5 Trump NFTs now from the Series 2. I don't have Series 1 and I want them. I bought those when they minted and I sold them. I even won one of the gala dinner tickets and I sold that for a couple ETH. I love that. I think the Trump Collection's way undervalued here. This time it is different. This is the golden bull. Crazy. Now, Zeneca talks about 2021. Again, I was there. I think a lot of you guys were there too. Crazy, dude. Mania. Like, again, a few-week period where, look, my wallet was valued at over $1 million. I couldn't fucking believe it. And I didn't sell. I thought it was going so much higher. And actually, it did for a period. 2022, it was even crazier. That was wild. Now, 2022 felt more like, and I could be wrong here. I'm trying to remember back. It felt more like the NFT mints. The new stuff is what cooked. I don't remember if the value of my wallet was quite the same. If it was still over $1 million then. But a few-week period in 2021, the wallet was literally over $1 million. That's a scenario I think is coming here really soon. Everything up, and it's probably going to be the Memecoin side. But, dude, celebs were joining. And now we're also getting the celebrities again. We're getting the celebrities back in. But now we have presidents and countries. Cuba launched an official meme coin this morning, right? We have everybody coming in now. Everybody. And those celebrities, again, are coming back in. And by the way, they will rock PFPs again. Right? NFTs are going to be cool again. Want to know why? Because they're going to be worth a lot of money. It's that simple. Nothing is cool when it's not worth anything. We've seen it, right? Art looks shitty when it's not worth anything. And when it's worth a lot, all of a sudden that art looks cool as fuck. Expensive NFTs look fucking cool. And yeah, all those celebrities are going to rock PFPs again. And you know what I'm going to say? You probably know. There's nothing cooler when Bitcoin is at 150,000. There's not going to be anything cooler than a Bitcoin collectible. They're rarer than the rest. They're going to be more expensive than the rest. Celebrities are going to flock to these Bitcoin ordinals as a flex, and there's not enough to go around. There's not even close to enough to go around, and they're going to do it. By the way, the biggest AI influencer, AI XBT, rocked a Quantum Cat. He's going to do it again. He's going to rock a Taproot Wizard. The biggest AI personality is going to rock a Quantum Cat. He's going to rock an Ordinals PFP. Celebrities are going to rock Ordinals PFPs. Guys, they never had a chance last cycle. Ordinals never had a bull run. Ordinals never did price discovery. They never did. And it's going to happen for the first time here. Let's do that. Let me hit on, okay, I'm going to hit on that real quick. I do want to spend more time on Trump and what's happening here, broader ecosystem, but I got to talk Ordinals. I want you guys set up to be ahead of the rest. And you know right now everybody's fading Ordinals, and it's a big fucking mistake. It's a huge fucking mistake, man. People are messing up with this. And I want to be clear. I get that they're really expensive. And when I say that I think people are making a mistake, the mistake isn't not buying one now. They're really expensive. The mistake is not realizing where they're going, how high they'll go. These things are not cheap. John Jay, what are you talking about? What are the 800 Trump NFTs? Are you talking about the Ordinals collection? No, it can't be that because there's, 100 of those? I don't remember which one there's only 800. But, dude, that's a grail. That's a fucking grail. GG on that. You guys know my prediction. I'll read this. Ordinals have never seen price discovery in a bull market. And that's why people can't project. They can't think of those prices. People are making a mistake thinking, hey, dude, okay, we saw how high ETH NFTs go. And they got wrecked in a bear market, right? And everyone's like, yeah, so we saw the top. No. Not with Ordinals we didn't. Not with Ordinals we didn't. They never found anything close to a top before the bear market came. Not even close. In fact, Ordinals were born in the bear market. They were born in 2023, right? They were born in an NFT bear market. Never had price discovery. Never had an influx of users. In fact, the user base on Ordinals, I'll show it in the charts, tiny. You compare it to ETH or Solana, tiny. Nobody's trading Ordinals. And if you think people won't come in because they're too expensive, no. They're not going to be too expensive when everybody's richer than they've ever been, and they're going to be. That Baron token's not real, by the way, Sponge Boys, or Boggs, whatever. It's not. He doesn't have an official token yet. I wouldn't touch that one. In fact, the one I heard of that got to like a 400 mil market cap and then rugged, like I wouldn't touch a Baron token yet unless it's real, right? And I don't think we got a real one yet. Better believe it's coming too, though. But right, everybody's talking meme coins. It's the meme coin super cycle. Yeah, it is. It is. It is also going to be an NFT super cycle with a whole bunch of new users, younger people last cycle who are now old enough to come in, who get digital collectibles. They're Fortnite people. They're Roblox people. They get it. They're not the guys who need convincing. And I also clarify here, I'm not convinced ETH plays out that way super cycle. Like CryptoPunks, yeah. I think CryptoPunks get to that $500,000 floor. And also I'll clarify, my price predictions are peak euphoria. This is not where these things settle and live. This is not where they're like, this is their price forever. No. Peak euphoria, which sometimes is a few days and maybe it's a few weeks. I'm saying how high I think they can actually tap into. How high can they actually hit when things get crazy, crazy, crazy? Taproot Wizards, 3 to 5 Bitcoin. Quantum Cats, Node Monks, OMBs, and Bitcoin Puppets, 2 Bitcoin. I adjusted up from 1. I always said 1 to 2. I think 2 is a much more realistic target now. And these collections and quite a few others, 0.15 to 0.25. There's other collections that might belong here, but I can't get a feel for them, like Frogs, Bitcoin Frogs, and OCM. I think they'll be 0.1, 0.15, absolutely. But how high do they go? What range do I put them in? I don't know. They're collections that I respect, and I recognize them as bigger players in that ecosystem, but I don't see them doing anything like Puppets and Node Monks. I don't see them touching anything like that. Doesn't mean they won't get to 0.5. Doesn't mean they won't get to 0.75. Doesn't mean there's not a scenario they don't get to 1 Bitcoin, but I have no clue. And I feel safe for saying those collections get to 0.1, but I'm not going to put that out there, you know? Between those collections, by the way, these actually 5. Between these 5 collections, Wizards and these 4 big guys, 30,000 NFTs between them. That's it. There's 30,000 NFTs between those 5 collections. When on the ETH side, we got Punks and Pudgy Penguins and Bored Apes and Ringers and Fidenzas and probably 3, 4, 5 other Grail collections that in the peak of the NFT market were worth many, many, many tens of thousands of dollars. If that NFT cycle happened this time around with this user base and prices this high in crypto, these things would have been significantly higher. All of them. All of them. Significantly higher. I mean, I think most of these would have multi-$100,000 floor prices. If the NFT cycle happened this time, that's what we would have seen there. But it didn't, and it's not. Instead, it's going to be Bitcoin. Again, collections that never did price discovery. People don't know how high they can get. We only got a taste of it. We only got a taste of it in a bear market. With so few users over there, Node Monks hit 0.9 Bitcoin. Guys, with nobody here, with normies saying NFTs are dead, with normies not giving a shit about NFTs, like making fun of us still, Node Monks hit almost 1 Bitcoin then. And you're telling me it can't 2x that in the peak frothy FOMO period? You're telling me it can't just 2x from that point? That's the mistake. The mistake is seeing that as a not likely scenario. To me, it is not likely that they only get back to their all-time high. To me, that's not likely. That doesn't make sense. With the amount of money people are about to have and the way our brains work when it feels like it's just free money, like there's a faucet turned on, it's just money flowing everywhere. I get why people think it. These are going to cost an amount of money that none of us have ever touched. Probably never seen, let alone have it in our wallet, but that's going to happen. And then the greed kicks in and you think, okay, if I buy this for 2 Bitcoin right now, maybe that's not the worst idea because I think it goes to 2.5 Bitcoin later this week. Half a Bitcoin's it's a lot of money. And if you think even for a little bit that it can go to 2.5, fuck 3. If it can go to 2.5, people will make that play. And with only 30,000 of these, it does not take many people to want to make that play. It doesn't. You see how few sales move an NFT floor. It doesn't take many people. Unit bias is a factor. The amount of giga-rich Bitcoin whales who, if they spend 2 Bitcoin, doesn't change their bag. They got hundreds of Bitcoin. Maybe some of them thousands. They spend 2 on a collectible that, like, just, man, it's celebrating the times and the place. It doesn't take many of those guys to move those floor prices up to that place. And there's only 30,000 to go around total forever. Of those collections, forever. It's one of the easiest plays I think that's out there. It's an expensive play to make, but it's one of the easiest plays out there. We're getting to World Liberty Financial. Still getting there. I like the Frog Scrivener. You know that. I just can't even guess where they got to half a Bitcoin. I think they certainly can get back there. And I think they can go higher. This is where I can't predict how high, how crazy Bitcoin gets. I know it's going to get very crazy, but I can't tell how high those secondary collections get. Yes, mice. Yes. Utility's a meme. It's mind share. And when Bitcoin is the ultimate flex, as it is, as it will continue to grow, and then the collectibles are the ultimate flex online. Yes, it's a metaverse cycle too. It is AI is going to fuel this metaverse run. It is a metaverse NFT cycle too. It's an AI NFT cycle. And it's a Bitcoin NFT cycle. People really underestimating how big the NFT cycle is going to be. It's going to be huge. And here we are now looking at puppets at 0.08. What did these guys get to? 0.6? 0.7? I don't know. I just remember Node Monks got to 0.9 Bitcoin. Quantum Cats got to 0.45 and they're still at 0.31 right now. Are you kidding me? This is crazy. This is crazy what a discount these things are all on. I get it. They're expensive. They're really fucking expensive. But man, these celebrities and the AI influencers are going to be talking about this stuff. And again, AI XBT will be wearing a Quantum Cat. And then OpCat happens and actually buffs the Bitcoin blockchain and people start using it to build off of. It becomes a smart chain. There are too many catalysts over here. And by the way, we now have a Memecoin ecosystem on Bitcoin, which sucks right now. It does not suck when we finally get a T1 listing for a rune. It does not suck when Magic Eden launches their DEX, which they are going to launch, and all of a sudden Bitcoin fungible tokens live to their promise. That's going to happen. And if it's not runes, it's another fungible token standard. Without a doubt, there will be fungible tokens that explode and are on par with Solana meme coins and ETH meme coins. It's going to happen. People want it to happen. They will spend money on it. They already have been. It takes somebody building out the product to make it happen. It's going to happen. That Bitcoin ecosystem is way too under the radar right now. And I will say it like this, just like the influencers are now saying this time is different. You've heard me talk about this stuff this way for a long time. I will yet again be early to that narrative here. They will all be talking about this stuff too at some point. Telling you, hey guys, you probably got to be looking at ordinals and runes. Like, this stuff's going to happen. They'll talk about it when it's too late. Not here, not with us. We're talking about it before they're in because that's where your opportunity is. And it's going to happen. Crazy shit. All right, I want to spend... what time is it even? Dude, holy fuck. You guys let me ramble that long. You can't do that. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, whatever. Whatever. We got to talk more about this. All right, hang on. Do I have believers out there with ordinals? I'm genuinely curious. I didn't see, by the way, in the chat before when I said, who's had their mind changed about how high this is going? Was anybody... I'm dying to know. Has anybody's mind been changed about how high we're going? Just let's say in the past month. Did we think it was going to be a normal cycle and all of a sudden it's like, oh, fuck, no, okay, it's way higher. Marty, I know not you. God damn it. Marty's not a believer. Marty's very realistic, though. Like, Marty's logical. Fucking opium, that's right. Christian, I did not see that with OSF. When did he announce that? That's awesome. I love OSF. That's really cool. I didn't see that. I mentioned earlier feelings about the Trump stuff. There's a lot of feelings about it. Justine Harper, she's not wrong here. I don't want to be that person, but how is the new president launching his own shitcoin any different than politicians trading stocks they help regulate? It's not. Scammy. It's dirty. Yep. Don't get caught up in that, though. Man, that's not why we're here. Okay, look, we're here for the tech. We think it's cool. We think it's world-changing. Yes. The structure, regulations, it will come. Better believe this is scammy shit. It does not matter for here now. It doesn't. We're here to make some money. If in the bull market your primary goal is not making money, I don't know what to tell you. Look at you, Crivier. Never doubted. I love it. I love it. And duck in or duke it, whatever. Dude, yes. Ordinals all the way, yes. That Ordinal super cycle's coming in. There's not enough to go around. There's not enough to go around, man. Do not underestimate how many rich people there are out there and how many of... Don't underestimate how much they have and how many of them there are. And that there is no bigger flex than Bitcoin. 30,000 of those 5 collection. Period. That's it. Rand Neuner. Fuck this guy. Respectfully. It was a stupid take. I was okay with the Trump coin because of the signal it sent the rest of the world. After Melania, it's clear they're now grifting at the... Who do you think these people are? Who do you think these people are? How does anybody trust your judgment with a comment like that? That is what the Trumps are. They are here to take your money, and that is it. My daughter was asking me about a position at Trump's or something and asking, does he really believe that or what? It might have been about TikTok. I'm like, no. This guy's position is whatever gets the most attention, whatever makes more people like him, the end. The end. And by the way, every decision has to be profitable too. This is such a stupid take. Now, after Melania, look, okay, here, I'll say this. This is fair. When it comes to Trump, it is easy to like him. It's also as easy to hate him. With Trump, it's going to take something that happens that impacts you for you to understand he's maybe not a good guy. I recognized that with Trump years ago because the same thing happens. He does a thing. I'm like, oh, fuck this guy. That doesn't make sense. Why would he do that? And I'm like, oh, shit, I get it. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care at all. He's in it for himself. When you realize that, and it will happen, he will do something that impacts something you love, and you'll realize what his motivation is for doing things. I'm excited as hell for the Trump presidency. I'm really excited. But if you don't know that by now, you will at some point. You will. His stance on things will change. It's to whatever benefits him. It's not to say there are not things he's got like core beliefs and conviction. I'm sure he does somewhere. But the primary thing driving that guy is where to make money and where to get attention from. The end. Having a take that now with Melania across the line is stupid. Again, if that's what it takes to wake you up, great. And by the way, I think Trump's going to be great for the country this time around. I do. But this is a crazy-ass take. Man, the game has changed. We adapt. Asking Trump to play it like us, like hold your tokens for X amount of time and sell this much here and do this. They're like, get the fuck out. No. This is everything tokenized. Everything tokenized. But yeah, Trump's got 80% of the supply of that token. That's bonkers. That dude is holding 80% of that Memecoin. That's unheard of. In fact, we call that a scam. But in this case, turns out, hey, maybe it actually is the price control we needed. And guess what? It worked. And we learned that lesson in the bear market with tokens like Nero and even Pepe. If you have insiders who know how to control the price, holding it, slowly dripping it out, not letting it be sold for periods of time, that's how you get to those crazy market caps. And that's exactly what Trump's doing here. 80% of the supply locked up for 3 months. And after the 3 months, it can start being unlocked. Turns out that's great for the token. You've got 3 months here to really get a cook out of that Trump token. After that, I don't know. But again, people feel a kind of way about it. They did with Melania too. Melania was different, right? People that looked at how the website was registered, right? There were signals there that wasn't the same as the Trump token, and it wasn't. It definitely was not. That Melania site was just set up 2 days ago. Had no Cloudflare protection on it. That was just popped up out of nowhere when they saw how well the Trump token did. This is a Baron Trump thing. He's like, all right, we're going to do this again. We're going to do this with Mom. Did it. Nailed it. That's fair, too. The point, Stefan, saying he holds 80% is disingenuous. The team does. The Trump team, yeah, make no mistake, this is not Trump with a wallet with 80%. And no, this is the Trump squad. In fact, I think Trump has little to do with any of this. His name's on it. Everybody involved in the token creation at every level. It's all lumped together. The Melania token, by the way, it's 90%. 90%. It's even crazier. And yes, Baron's like a little wild card and a big old X factor. He's a freaking degen, guys. The Melania token's his. The Restore the Republic, I believe, was his, right? That dude's on Pump Fun. This is his profile right here. I think that's what's out there. If it's his, dude, he's a freaking degen. Look at that. We're getting the full token breakdown here. Good shit, Stefan. I love that. Yeah. The Made in America category on CoinGecko Cosmos. Great shout out. That's a thing because Trump did say he's open to a strategic reserve for U.S.-based tokens. And so now on CoinGecko, there's a Made in America section. Let me find that. That's awesome. By the way, that Made in America narrative is actually pretty awesome, and it's probably pretty awesome for U.S.-based NFT collections. Here we go. Here's Made in America tokens. Pretty interesting. Pretty freaking interesting, guys. Change your game, though. This is it. Change the game. Is it scammy? Sure. Are we going to see a lot more scammy shit? Yep. Yep. Doesn't matter. Play the game. Archik, great take here. Trump coin heavily manipulated by bots. Melania coin too. It's exactly. So now we know the rules of their game. If they launch something, you buy it because it's manipulated. Buy it. They're going to keep that price up. They are for 3 months, and I think in the case of Melania, it's just 1 month lockup. And then there's a vesting period. It doesn't all unlock at once, but you got a month with her token to go see how high this can get. And trust me, they're going to push that as high as they can. Play that game. Know the rules. Play that game. Stop sticking to your rules and your principles. It's not the same anymore. John Doe, good morning, man. U.S. market closed today. Interesting. Forgot about that. My kids are home, and I totally forgot. Change your game, guys. Change your rules. It's different. Now, you got to watch out for scams. You got to watch out for pure scams. Is this pure scam? I don't know. This fucking idiot launched a TikTok token, and then he dumped it. It's going to be ugly out there. Still easy to make money, but man, get in and out maybe faster than you would. I don't know. There's not a right or wrong way to play it. The wrong way to play it is losing money on these trades. Don't lose money on this shit. In fact, if anything, sell early until you know where this is going. Yes, you'll probably miss some incredible play. Probably. You'll feel a lot worse. I was about to say it. Now I don't know. You might feel a lot worse if you lose, if you miss life-changing. I don't know. Lock in profits. Lock in profits is the point. We're seeing the scammy shit, right? This guy, actually a couple people tweeting out this USA coin saying it's coming from the Trump guys. It's not true. It's fake. Eric Trump tweeting out USA coin has nothing to do with them. Scammers, guys. Scammers everywhere. Everywhere. What is that X4, whatever that is? I see all these bots or shills pumping that all over the comments. Nobody cares. Unless you send me a bunch, then I care. Otherwise, I don't care. If you missed the Trump trade too, guys, please do not beat yourselves up over that. Please don't. First off, who the fuck saw that and thought it was real? The kind of money that was in that token, actually, maybe that was a sign it was real. It was so much money. It was the liquidity that thing had in the hundreds of millions is wild. But honestly, it didn't pass the sniff test at first. It didn't. It looked like Trump's accounts were hacked. It looked really sus. It really did. If you missed it, I like Mike's point here. Mike 3. Right? People made life-changing money. You could have too. If only you risked your whole portfolio on a single trade that looked like from a hacked X account. It was a tricky one. That's a scam? Yeah, all right. Well, then I boot you. I boot you if, he gets a boot. He gets a boot. I like to kick people. Can I boot right here? I can time out. That's fun enough. Hell yeah. It was an easy play to miss. It really was. Now you know. Now you know. And hopefully you don't miss the next one. But again, these stupid-ass takes. Lexapro, engagement farmer, like grain of salt here. But the future of crypto is just rug after rug after rug from presidents, politicians, countries, sports. Yes. Yes, it is. Play the game. If we're here to make money in the bull market, that's the game. Play the fucking game. Stop getting in your feels about it. Stop making these kind of like moral takes on this all. It doesn't matter right now. It doesn't matter. Whatever we think of it doesn't matter. Yeah, Cosmos, I've heard you consistently talk like that too. Yep, that's a believer right there. Again, this is what's coming. Now that you know, your game plan needs to revolve around that. Now, okay, today the game is going to change again. Strategic reserve, yes. Something's coming with World Liberty Financial today. Something to do with whatever the president's going to announce, and of course it's going to benefit him because, yes, that's how it goes. World Liberty Financial has been buying a fuck ton of crypto. A fuck ton. $20 million worth of ETH. ETH is going to cook, fam. ETH is going to cook. It's an ETH-based platform. Check that out. They bought the World Liberty ENS. They bought the Trump coin ENS. They bought EricTrump.eth. They bought BaronTrump.eth. They are going all in on this World Liberty platform. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a mass onboarding event. Normies coming into crypto through that. It is happening. Again, so much ETH this guy. And he's buying SOL too. It's great stuff. Not extracting. Look, The Trump team sold $500 million worth of Trump. That happened too. But quite a lot of it's going right back into crypto. It's happening. Dude, so much. And guys, World Liberty Financial, their tokens sold out. It happened. People got a taste of what Trump can do here. They want in. Absolutely wild. Oh, actually, hang on. They're launching more tokens. Remember, they cut the supply because it didn't sell out. So it sold out of what was for sale. They're reopening it back. Let's check if that's open still. It's a soul-bound token. Can't trade it for like 2 years, by the way, or a year, 2 years, something like that. Be aware of that. Okay, they did open it back up. You can buy some tokens still. This will sell out too. Guys, the power play, think of this. Consider what Trump did launching this token at his event. All these industry insiders at his party, the who's who of crypto. And this is like a mob boss kind of play. While they're there, he launches a token that they didn't hear about first. I saw this thought out there. I'm like, it actually makes a lot of sense. Trump basically told the crypto industry, I'm the guy. I'll launch it. I don't need your help getting this to whatever price I want. I'm the guy. I don't need you. It's kind of what he pulled off on Friday at his crypto ball. Crazy. Bang. Good to see you, man. Guys, this is it. These are the takes. Again, people weren't saying it early. They're saying it now, rather late than never. But now everybody's saying this is going much higher. Re-rack all your ceilings way higher and have a bit of patience. Yes, they're all saying it now, guys. You know what they're going to be saying next? Ordinals. In hindsight, that Ordinals play was kind of obvious. All of it higher means Ordinals higher than before even. And then the FOMO happens, then the greed happens, then the chasing happens. It is 100% going to happen over in Bitcoin. 100% going to happen. And these same guys who aren't talking about it at all right now are either not talking about it because they're still packing bags or because they don't see it yet. And at this point, I think they just don't see it. And they will. And they will. I'm not a great trader. I don't have much money. But I see things very well. That is my one single gift, is seeing stuff early, seeing it clearly. And for 2 years, I saw Bitcoin. I inscribed my first Ordinal, just a personal thing, at 100,000. What are we at? Like 70, 80 million inscriptions? The second I saw it, I understood how much it matters, how significant it is. I understood that the prices there would be unlike anything we saw on ETH or Solana. And the fact that 2 years later, I haven't adjusted that position down. I didn't get a little more real and say, oh, you know what? Maybe not. No, maybe, yeah. No, conviction's only stronger, and I've only adjusted it up because I'm that much more sure about it. If you missed Trump, hang on, you get that timeout too. If you missed Trump, guys, and I do mean this, you got to recognize it not as something you missed. Reframe it. You recognize it as a news event, right? The news event is a fuck ton of people came into crypto and you saw the potential for how high a meme coin can go. That's what you need to look at it as and nothing else. Because that wasn't your only opportunity. Gordon nails this, man. That was not a one-shot deal. We saw it with Melania that came out next. Over and over and over and over that will keep happening. He's comparing this to the $69 million Beeple sale in 2021. That's a good comparison. And I'd say because this cycle is going to be crazier, we have to leave this possibility open that there will be another thing that's even bigger than the Trump thing. Hard to picture, but I'm open to anything at this point because this is not a normal cycle. But it is very similar to that moment, as in it's something that woke people up to the potential here. It is bringing normies in. And yes, this was the event that's got normies coming. Again, we saw it on the blockchains. 83 mil mice. Good shit. 83 million inscriptions. Love it, dude. It's huge. It's only going to grow. There's so few of those 83 million that actually matter culturally. It's those 30,000. They matter a fuck ton. There's not many. Your opportunities, guys, are going to come every few days, sometimes multiple times a day. You have not missed your opportunity for life-changing money. You haven't. I promise you that. In fact, I think you're going to have more opportunities than the last cycle. And those opportunities came often. I couldn't believe it. I was convinced. I made plans to move. Not I didn't make the plans, but I had all in my head what was going to work out because I knew it was going to be so crazy. I wasn't wrong. I maybe didn't handle it perfectly. I maybe bought back in too much. But that same time is coming around again. Officially, it started this weekend, but we have a year. We might have more. This time is different. AI changes everything. It changes everything. Now, okay, I've gone so over on so many things, and I really did want to talk about what we need to be looking at, the rotation from Trump back to whatever. Certainly AI. The AI stuff, and I'm going to pull up cookies.fun. AI is tremendously undervalued right now. The cycle, everybody's selling everything to get in Trump. They're going to come roaring back. And in fact, if you just think about how down AI feels and then realize it's still at almost a $15 billion market cap, $3 billion away from its all-time high, right? Start now thinking what happens when the vibe comes back. When that vibe comes back is when this starts racing up to 25 bill, 50 bill. This will be a 100+ bill market cap in AI. It's an AI super cycle. It is the Omni cycle. It's a Memecoin super cycle, NFT super cycle, AI. Did I say AI? AI, NFT, crypto. Super cycle, put them together. It's the Omni cycle. 15 bill when the mind share feels like it dropped off a cliff. Dude, unreal. Unreal. This is going to be huge. We need to rotate to this stuff sooner rather than later. Fartcoin is feeling like the one. AI 16Z is certainly up there. GOAT is way undervalued, although Mando changed his prediction. He doesn't have GOAT as the top dog now. He has Fartcoin. I don't think he's wrong. I also think GOAT's incredibly underpriced here. ARK was my pick this weekend when we said, what are you rotating to? ARK. An AI framework, I think maybe a launchpad, but a framework built on the Rust coding language, which is what Solana's built with. Also going to be working on Abstract Chain. This one checks all the boxes. This token's going to cook. This will be a $1 billion token, maybe multi-billions. I don't know. I don't know yet with this one, but I know it's $1 billion. I know there's a 2x in that one still easily. And it probably has a lot further to go. Ordinals we touched on. I'll spend more time getting into Ordinals and making that thesis a lot more clear for people. I don't want people to miss it. I don't care if I have to say it 100 times. I don't care. I do not want people to miss it. There are some opportunities over there that are cheaper. And if people are holding these now, again, not financial advice, but I think it would be a big mistake to sell these on the next pump. I think it'd be a mistake to sell a node monk at half a Bitcoin, at 0.75, at 0.9. I think they got a ton of room to cook. I just want people to understand what I know is coming. I don't want anybody, if you're watching here, I want everybody here to win as much as possible. The end. There are some affordable plays out there, and I think incredibly affordable. These four in particular are as automatic as you can get. And fluoroforms are 0.002 or 3. Cents are 0.007 or 8. Honey badgers are 0.003 or 4. Based angels came under 0.01. And these predictions, I think, are automatic. All right, we'll talk about this again over the week. Big NFT collections to get into. And I'll end on this in a quick second here. But NFTs that are going to matter that you can rotate into now. AI tokens to rotate in. Meme coins that are going to come back to life. There's a lot of them. Unicorn Fart Dust is going to be a big-time winner. Naval over on AI, an AI agent, easy win because of the little bit it needs for it to cook, and it's going to cook. We got to talk about ETH too, man. Vitalik changes PFP to a milady, and they're getting ready to change things up over on the Ethereum Foundation. Crazy. There's so much happening. Again, we don't have time to cover it all. I'm going to have to rethink content, guys. I got to rethink content for this cycle. An hour's not going to be enough. And that afternoon show, we got some thinking to do. Okay. NFT cycle's coming very soon. Okay. If people are telling you right now we're whiles off from that NFT cycle, I don't know what they are, but if they are, they're wrong. Abstract Chain, I believe, launches this week. This is not based on anything I know. I just think it's going to happen, and I'm pretty sure. At the very least, next week. At the very least, and that's a definitive thing. This week or next week, Abstract launches. I think it's this week. This week or next week, I think Barachain launches too, and we also have Monad coming. Abstract, though, and Barachain are going to absolutely cook. They are going to ignite an NFT bull market, and I think it's this week. How big it gets? I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty spicy. Does some of that money stay in that ecosystem? Does some of it go to Ordinals? Is there so much money to go around that it is both at the same time? I don't know. I just know this is very different. There's a ton more users coming in. At the same time, we got AI and meme coins competing for the money. It's going to get wild. Volatility, and when there's volatility, you got tons of opportunities. This is going to get silly. Airdrop season coming to Jupiter and OpenSea and the Abstract token and all kinds of other ones. And by the way, By the way, I heard today, and I think this is actually definitive. By volatility, appreciate you. I love those boys. I love the afternoon show. And this one's special. I love this show. I just need to find a way to do more solo content on top of everything. I think we can get deeper in stuff, right? It's a different kind of depth, but it all has its place. Look, okay. I heard that Pengu, or I should say the abstract token, is not launching right away. There were rumors of this. I heard it was actually like definitive now. Abstract token, at least like Pudgy holders and Pengu holders. Actually, let me clarify this more. Token is not coming right off the bat. Blockchain's going to launch, and I think Pudgy Penguin holders are going to get the token. But I think Pengu holders are not. I think you get an allocation, then you have to go grind out XP to earn your token, right? There's something like that coming. Prices are down on NFTs, I think, because it's maybe a little bearish. We certainly are seeing prices come down on Azuki, really bearish over there, really wild. But Abstract Chain is supposed to launch this week too, or next week. TGE, actually, it should be this week. TGE is on the 23rd for Azuki. They're basically 10 ETH right now. There's a lot of things launching. Is there enough money, liquidity, people to support this? You know what? Yeah, I think there is now. But where's it going to go? Where's it going to stay? Pudgy's under 20 ETH. Really, that was bearish news if Abstract Coin is not going out right away. It's kind of bearish. I don't mind. I'm going to grind out over there. But, man, keep your eyes open for opportunities here. And keep your eyes, man, locked in here at some point. Look at that, 0.079 for a puppet. At some point, that is going to flip. At some point, this is unavoidable. You can't let them sit that long. And I know the whales know this. I know they know this, so it will get spicy. It will. Guys, we have a really fun year ahead of us. I can't wait. I say this many times, and I believe it, and I mean it. We've been early to everything. Everything. A narrative pops off. We're talking about it same day, at the latest the next day, because we do this 7 days a week. We will be on top of every narrative, every meta. We will have awesome whitelists for you guys. A reminder, we just got whitelists on Friday for one of the hottest mints on Abstract Chain. My brain barely works this morning. Hang on. What is it? World? I can't remember. Guys, what was the whitelist we did Friday? I can't remember. That's a bummer. Anyway, hot abstract mint to top 3 abstract collections. Probably going to get to half an ETH. Had spots for that. We're going to have tons of whitelists all season long. We are. We'll have the alpha for Memecoins, AI, all that stuff. We'll have NFT whitelist, guys. We're going to have a really fantastic freaking year. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. Really am. On that note, live this afternoon, 4:30 Eastern time, with the phenomenal freaking Henry the Grape, with the always fantastic Joe. Maybe, guys, going to go live with the inauguration. So keep an eye out for that. Bull AI so Bull AI did the giveaway. It was giving away the abstract, the abstract mint, Bull AI. But keep your eyes on Bull AI. Yeah, Bull AI is in the Crypto Slam family. But yeah, there you go, Bang. Having different people on is great just for getting a different conversation going. So, yep. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a great freaking day. Keep your eyes locked on everything. Today is a special day. Special day. We'll talk all about it on the afternoon show. Guys, have a good one. We'll see you.